Alrighty, we're back up now. We have a tornado on the ground. We have a confirmed tornado, Mobile, Washington counties. This is in Alabama. We have confirmed large tornado on the ground. This is a dangerous situation. Right now, damaging tornadoes, weather spotters. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Alright, this is a dangerous situation right now. Alright, this is a particularly dangerous situation. You need to be indoors away from windows right now. We have a large tornado that is on the ground right now. It's a very, this tornado is it looks just north, actually just to the south, or over Gulfcrest right now. It's heading towards Citronelle, I think that's how you pronounce it, but we have a confirmed tornado on the ground. It's a particularly dangerous situation right now. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction possible. Tornado damage threat is considerable. So this is a bad situation right now. It's not too often you get a PDS tornado warning with a tropical tornado warned storm. Not too often you see this. Again, we have a confirmed large tornado on the ground in Alabama right now. It's also just to the northwest of Mobile, and this is basically really, it's not good right now, actually. So we're basically just gonna, I'm just gonna stay on until this warning is canceled. Gonna try to get radar scope up as well. So this is a particularly dangerous situation. Yeah. And we also have several tornado warnings out right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tornado warnings right now in effect in all in Alabama right now. So Alabama is getting the worst of the tornadic activity right now. We also have several special marine warnings. Those are in Florida, but we also have a flash flood warning. And now we'll go to this one in Mobile and Washington counties. This is a confirmed tornado, and this is a bit messy, but there is a signature here that has us concerned of a tornado, and it's looked very, very impressive in recent runs. And we'll actually play this radar back, but it had a history of producing damage. It looked like it was actually close to a wedge tornado, probably a quarter-mile wide tornado that was on the ground, actually. So, see, here's the start of it. It basically just a little cell. Actually, this isn't even it. There's so many cells out here today that it's hard to detect, and it went from nothing to a confirmed tornado. And this is probably a bit old because it actually hit the radar set, it looks like. And then here you go. This is where it started producing that tornado just to the east of Semmes. And then it continued on through there. Oops. So it continued on, and you can see that insanely powerful velocity coupler. That shows that there was a large tornado on the ground. Advance another frame, it gets even stronger, and then we start losing good, and then we got another one, and we do also have another tornado warning here. This is pretty broad, but it is there. Again, this is actually approaching Citronelle in Alabama. Again, this is for Mobile and Washington counties. This does not include the city of Mobile. This is just to the northwest. We also have several other warnings in effect right now. So again, we do have a dangerous situation right now. And yeah, as I mentioned the last live stream before I went off, Hattiesburg was gonna get big rain again, and that is what's happening again. We're gonna go back to this. It looks like this guy is producing. This one is producing a tornado, um, possible tornado as well. It's got a TBS of a 6. Again, we have this one here, and that is not good. We're gonna go to radar scope real quick because that's concerning. Wow, that is strong. Wow, that is decent. That is a strong couplet right there. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna go to WSB3 and track this storm out. So we're gonna track this out. This is a particularly dangerous situation. You need to be indoors, away from windows with this storm. Observe damaging tornado. Tornado damage threat is considerable with this storm moving on off to the north. So we'll track this thing out. Give you an idea of where it's heading. It's moving to the north at about 37 miles per hour. So it's moving pretty fast. Let's keep going out. Alrighty. There we go. Citronelle, it's basically right there. It's basically on you right now. And then it's gonna be in Chanham in about 44 minutes. But again, yep, this is gonna basically be right over what's it called? I forgot. Citronelle. It's basically on top of you right now. You need to be away from windows right now, everyone. This is not a joke. This is a very serious weather situation. We have a damaging tornado. Actually, I'm gonna go to the one in the north, and this one looks like it is producing a tornado. This is producing a tornado likely. Right here where we have this red and green right next to each other, likely a tornado on the ground. So, let me just do something here. So this one looks to be producing a tornado as well. This is very serious right now. Just trying to do something real quick. I wonder if they're gonna up this one here. Huh. Did not confirm it yet. Nothing confirmed with it. I think there's probably. We're gonna go back to this one in the south. To the south. We're gonna look at that real quick. I'm gonna put the correlation coefficient on here. See if we can see anything my has on here. I'm gonna do something. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go to radar scope so you can get like a better picture on this, and we're gonna go up to the north with this cell here that looks like it may be producing a tornado, and you have that there, that's a strong couplet there. That is a strong couplet. We may have another tornado on the ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this into the correlation coefficient mode and see if we have any debris being lofted up. Starting to see a little bit of that. I'm not convinced we have something on the ground right now. At the current moment, we're going to go back to this one in the south, and this is a very messy storm right here. You can't really tell where it actually is, but we have confirmation that there was a tornado on the ground. There's still a PDS warning for this storm, and it just got extended. This PDS warning, I'm not sure if what they're gonna do with it. This warning here is still indicated. I feel like they should do something with that one as well. Again, this is still a particularly dangerous situation, although I'm beginning to see a bit of a more broader circulation, and this storm is becoming more dominant, and I think that one up here is producing the tornado, maybe. So we're gonna go over here. Again, tornado damage threat is considerable. Radar indicated. Now we have a ton of alerts out right now. Back over to radar scope. Put this back on over to reflectivity. Yeah, some bit messy. It may pass just to the east of Citronelle, but oops. That is a very serious situation, right? It actually might be a bit broader. Let's actually see what some of these winds are. Here, we'll see what some of the winds. So that green is about 1370. So you have an 83 mph gate-to-gate shear. That is still very strong, but it's not one of the not as strong as you see with like violent tornadoes. Again, that is a strong couplet though, no matter what. Still haven't done anything with this. It's got this hook echo here. Again, I think this tornado down here is probably off the ground. It probably has weakened. So we're gonna go here. Back to radar scope if it loads. Alrighty. So loaded. Yeah, this signature is very broad right now, so I think this tornado is lifting or is in the process of lifting. Good news there. This one is pretty significant still. I'm just gonna try and see this. 7719. So 96 mph gate-to-gate shear couplet, stronger. Yeah, that's yeah. We're gonna watch that very carefully. I'm not sure. We're gonna put it back onto here so we can see if they could. Nope, didn't go confirmed yet, but I think this thing could. This storm has the potential to produce a tornado, possibly a significant one. I'm not saying that will actually happen. I'm saying that there is a chance, and we actually have a hook echo starting to form. Although this notch here is where we're beginning to see some of the rotation and more. This is a multifaceted system right here. I feel like this tornado looks to have lifted, which is good. Still not convinced that this thing isn't producing a tornado. I'm gonna put this onto the correlation coefficient and see if we do have. Oh wait, wrong one, wrong panel. Did again? I don't think actually I don't think there is anything. Yeah, I don't think there's anything on the ground. Good. Do not think that there is anything on the ground. That's good news. Put this on the reflectivity again. We're gonna go back on over to radar scope. See what happens. Yeah, I think this is in the process of roping out, which is good. Again, I think this tornado is in the process of lifting. Gate-to-gate shear, this thing's barely rotating anymore. I mean, it is still rotating, not as strong as it once was, which is very good news, but we still do have a slew of tornado warnings there. So, we'll see what they do with this warning. So, yeah. We'll see what they do with this. Just gonna wait. Oh yeah, by the way, they did extend this tornado watch. So, we do have this tornado watch still don't think they did it any further north, so yeah. They basically kept it the same, and wow, that is a lot of tornado warnings. Wow, there's a lot of warnings out. Yeah, this is in the process of roping out or weakening. I'm not saying it's roping out, and this actually looks, if this is there's a tornado, it is rain wrapped. There is a ton of rain. Usually we think that this area, and actually beginning to see circulation develop with this hook echo. I'm gonna watch that very carefully. We're beginning to see this little hook echo form. Usually when you see that, it could mean possible tornado, although the circulation is all the way up here, rain wrapped if there is one. It looks to be maybe a new circulation developing. Again, still nothing confirmed, which is good news. We want to see that. So we do still have this PDS warning, although I think this tornado is lifting or has lifted. I have another tornado warning here for this cell. It looks to be actually producing some decent rotation here. This is just at the south of Chastang and Mount Vernon, just to the east of uh, Corolla. And then we have another one here, basic for Wilbur. Main circulation, if there is one, is just this is south of them. We have this other one here. So we have a ton of cells right now that are all capable of producing rotation or a tornado. So yeah. On over to radar scope and check out an update on this one. Don't think we got an update here. So this tornado warning, 15 more minutes. Still radar indicated. So yeah. Anything? Yeah, it's still the same. So over here, and there it is. Yep, that is roping out now. Alright, so it looks like we don't have any strong circulations right now, so I'm gonna go sign off now, and I'll come back on as soon as more tornado warnings are issued. So yeah, stay safe out there and take shelter if you are in one of these storms.